little pony, my little pony.
Hey everyone, welcome to Bronyville. This is Bronyville episode 4, recorded on May 15th, 2011. I'm your host, AppleCider over here, running the boards and doing all the techie, crazy, whatever sound stuff. Returning again, we got AppleCider over there way in his wherever undisclosed Texas land place.
Called me AppleCider.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. You know what? There we go.
Chef Sandy.
See, I'm just continuing from last week of me just forgetting everything I know. It's not.
Ponies is serious business.
I know. Just trying to get everything. See, it's because I need to scroll down on the dock. Today we actually have two special guests, other podcasters in the Brony community, and I can actually see their names, so I hopefully won't mangle these too much. Hey, Steel Kratos, how's it going? He's from over there at he is one part of the Diamond Dogs podcast. So hey, man.
Hello, AppleCider. How are you doing this lovely day?
It is 9:30 in the morning. This is far earlier than I usually get up, so I'm trying to amp the energy, keep it there, energy.
Just drink lots and lots of coffee. It'll work every single time.
I gotta try it. It's god.
Just drink a pound of coffee.
Yes, every coffee. Someone give me every coffee there. And we got a Mad Nath too. Hey man.
Hey man.
Yeah, Britain it up in the podcast. So we've got multinational Canadian America Brit talent today. And my girlfriend looks on disapproving.
Oh, good.
I'm a British Geordie guy, so yeah. I'm not exactly full British. I end up speaking in a different accent altogether.
He's one of those British people that aren't really British. They just live there.
He's like Johnny Depp. He just pretends to be British. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, tip, cheerio. I'm British. That's how it goes.
Hey, where I come from, the royal wedding is an excuse to get drunk. So, whatever.
Isn't any day ending in Y an excuse to get drunk? Really?
Yeah.
So you had to think about that. Which days end in Y? Oh, every one of them.
Oh.
Oh, you classy dog. So yeah, we got those two jokers on too. So we can go ahead and just wrap up the whole damn season. We got 24 odd episodes that we got to go through.
And a week late.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, we had to wrap up. Last week we wrapped up the actual final episode, so now we can talk about, what things severely disappointed you or not.
Everything. No, I'm just kidding.
Why are we on the show? Knock over microphone, walk away.
Why are we doing this? Flip a desk. Run away.
Okay, so
storm out.
So let me get into this with you two. So just as we have with everybody, let's go into favorite character, last episode watched, and favorite episode. Last episode, I think we can drop that one pretty much because I think everybody who's going to be on here is pretty much watched up to recent. But Steel, what's your favorite character and favorite episode?
Oh dear. Okay, my favorite character would probably have to be Pinkie Pie.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, just stretching. Yeah.
Okay.
Pinkie Pie would have to be my favorite character because, I don't know, it's Pinkie Pie. You can't explain when it comes to Pinkie Pie.
Mm-hmm.
You can try, but it just it doesn't work out. At all.
An episode?
Episode? Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say probably either Party of One or Feeling Pinky Keen. Obviously, Pinkie Pie episode.
You are a hardcore Pinky.
Yes, I am. Whoa. Be careful with that. That could be taken in different ways, what you just said there.
That's going to be a clop fic later. Hardcore Pinky.
Hardcore Pinky.
Yeah, clop fics are very popular on the Facebook thread right now because we ship all of our members.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For some reason.
You and Grim.
I was shipped with Grim because I'm always with him, but now he's left the podcast, so whatever.
What?
Not anymore.
Yeah, it was a very nasty breakup.
So it's
It was awful.
now.
Very bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me get back to the doc and everything. Hey, Mad, what about you? Favorite character, favorite episode?
Pinky, yep.
Wow, we got two Pinkies going on.
See, this guy knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and episode?
Pinkie Pie. Favorite episode? At the gala, probably.
At the gala. Okay. Finish it off with the last one. All right, well, we got me and Chef and Apple, or pretty much me, Chef, Mad, and Steel. I'm going to rock this. So let's go ahead and move on. We could do the why is the show so freaking addictive and good and whatever, but we'll just move on. Do emails. Email people.
Emails.
We actually got a few
Emails? What is this?
It's a way to send
writing
messages
into the
across
show.
the internet.
What's an email? I'm so confused.
Through the tubes.
Hey, we're popular enough to have emails for some reason, somehow.
How's that happen?
People like
How did that
us.
happen?
I'm shocked.
I know.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy with our podcast, too, of just like, whoa, okay, all right, cool. This is more fan mail than I've gotten in any of the other projects at one time, but that's cool. Let's see. Let me go ahead and start. I'll start with the first one since it's a little long, and there's some craziness to it. This one's by Russell. Hey, guys, love the show. I can't think of any questions, so just keep the awesomeness and keep tuning in. Just a real quick and easy one there. So thanks a ton, Russell. I'll move and do... Got a kind of crazy one. I'll save that one for Chef. Next one. Hey there, guys. You guys, mostly Chef Sandy, persuaded me to check in on the show, and while I'm not as addicted as I am to other shows, I agree that with the ponies are the best modern cartoon out there. Favorite episode of mine is episode 25. Pinky just goes psychotic so wonderfully. Speaking of which, anybody hear this one? And it's Pinkie Pie's Psychotic Break BMG. He states also...
Background music.
Yeah, the background music to it. I should probably get
Yes.
that. Play that over this entire
fuel.
break. Also,
Yeah, that's primarily one of the reasons why that episode is my favorite, because like if you think about it, it sounds very it's like there's a lot of like similarities between that and Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the whole like tea party thing, it's like, oh, I'm going nuts now. Psychotic breaks all day.
You should not be friends with him, Pinkie Pie. I'm not the flu.
You should find your friends and tie them up and put them in your basement. Yes, they did not go to your party. So here's a knife. Kill them all. And
And
like, oh God,
it
no.
degenerates to cupcakes
Make
once
cupcakes.
more.
Yeah.
Everything goes to
Further on the
cupcakes.
email.
Yeah, further down actually talks about cupcakes. Said that they read
Oh,
through
right,
it
look at
and
that.
didn't know what the big deal was. Personally, I thought it was just a hilarious spoof of Saw, Hostel, and MLP's tendency to play around with other modern memes and media. Sure, it's a bit messy, but not Cannibal Holocaust or Last House on the Left there.
Oh
Howling
God,
Yours.
Cannibal Holocaust. You had to say Cannibal Holocaust. That's a brutal movie.
At least
My
he didn't
goodness.
say like Human Centipede. Then you have to just get into the craziness of that.
Oh dear God, no! Don't give anybody ideas. Somebody will write a pony centipede fic, and I will cry. I will cry.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh man. Oh
Just
God,
thinking
oh,
about
man.
it is making me weep.
For anybody who can see me on the camera right now, bang.
We just had two pony suicides, so it's just me and Chef now. Hey, Chef.
Suddenly. Well, that's
And then
not
suddenly
going
we're back.
And
Yep.
then suddenly zombies.
Ah.
on. Podcast of the Dead here. So I guess I'll read the next one then.
Yeah, go for that one. We got the other one that's pretty good. It's a kind of a crazy story, so I can hit that one. But, yeah, go ahead and go with that.
Okay. Hello, Bronyville. My name is Circuit Main, and I'm about to start a live show on livestream.com tomorrow. It's come to my attention from a mismailed email that I might have been a bit hasty in choosing my name. I decided to call the show The Brony Show. Of course, I just noticed a moment ago that you have a WordPress page called Brony Show and your podcast for your podcast Bronyville, which I'll be subscribing to and giving an eager listen today while at work. I'm not going to ask you to change the name or anything, as that would be very unfair for me since it was my mistake. I just wanted to let you know about this in case there's some confusion or crisscrossed emails. Thank you for your understanding on this. Stay pony, friend, Circuit Maine. And he also put a link to his live stream.
Yeah, livestream.com/TheBronyShow. So yeah, he was nice enough just to send an email and just say, hey, I kind of established this, but we're not the same thing. So yeah, if you go on live stream, and I think Ice-T, not Ice-T, but slave for Ice-T will help. Yo, dog, I was listening to your pony show and I saw another one.
That's Exhibit.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, dog, I heard you like pony. I heard you like Brony shows. We put a Brony show in your Brony shows, so you can pony while you pony. Like, wait a minute.
I always pony while I pony. What are you talking about?
Wait. He said like he's about to start a live show on livestream.com tomorrow. Is that today?
I don't know. Probably. That was a few days ago.
After
so
tomorrow, today.
Yes, I'm afraid that Bronyville has been around a couple weeks at this point, so...
A couple.
Yeah, we
a
were,
couple.
We were around like a week before you guys too. So like, haha, we're the big Macintosh. You're Applejack.
Yeah, but you say that you're the Big Mac and we're the Applejack, but yet I'm one of the main characters in the series. So
that's true. So Applejack is featured.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I have no problem in playing that off and just being like, haha, we're the secondary character to your Oh wait, damn.
You kind of screwed yourself there.
I feel bad because when I actually planned the podcast, you had just started.
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew about your podcast until you were on ED. And I'm like...
Well, it was the same thing. Of
like, wait, what?
Yeah, it was just the same thing of just like, hey, look, this other podcast. You guys got posted first. And I was just like, oh, damn it. You know. Going like, oh.
I should have thought of this earlier.
Should have.
Yeah, well,
so I'm like...
Thing about it, though, is that your podcast is a lot more better in terms of, like, production quality. Ours is just, like, three guys just pissing around and, like, just fucking around doing nothing. You guys actually have some actual... You guys have some actual, like, stuff going for you, so I have to give you that. I give you props.
Thank you so much. It means so much. No, we've just been doing this stuff stupid long and just saying stupid crap all the time, so, you know.
All day, every day.
I wish
Ours is so bad that one of our co-hosts left, so, hey, whatever.
Well, he was a hater.
Haters gonna hate. Oh, man.
See what you did there with the pun.
Yep. Okay, and let's. I'll finish this off with the last quick little email here. This one's got a nice little story to it, and I had to censor out some colorful language, so we'll get through that. So here's a little something weird that happened to me lately. This is, by the way, is by Lucas. So here's something a little weird that happened to me lately. I'll get to the point of it. I had to digitally deliver one of my assignments, email to the professor, but I've been having doubts about stuff, so I emailed him to see if he could clarify me a few things. Now, this is where it gets fun. I accidentally wrote Dear Princess Celestia without noticing it. And noticed after I send it.
Really? Who does that?
You're in a board meeting. Hello, everybody. Oh, wait. No.
Wait, who?
Dear Princess
There's your first problem.
Dear Princess Celestia, this assignment is really hard. Could I get makeup work?
Help me. And you're like...
So, said, I noticed that after I sent it, and I was like, colorful language, why did I do that? Then I got the reply, it starts with, my faithful student, Lucas.
Oh, God, wow.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That is awesome.
Troll teacher, massive troll teacher.
Celestia.
No,
it's probably like, oh, sweet Christ.
Yep.
Yes.
What have I done?
Teacher's just like, oh, I know where this is going. I found one of them.
Like, oh boy, here we go.
Trollestia comes out at.
Oh God! Wow.
Trollestia, the professor. But let's see. They still said they can't understand what happened and just gave up trying to make sense of it. It was like that picture that Bro had in the ponies pack. What made it even more weird was the fact it was their Spanish course. It wasn't even their main language. And even crazier about the professor is that they don't air the show down there, the internet being the only source to see it. So,
if you're listening, confront him.
Bring it up. Be like, hey, dude, Pinkie Pie, you like?
Yeah.
See.
And they said season 2, they're hoping for sea ponies. I hope not.
You don't need any further races of ponies to complicate matters further.
Well, they could probably, like, tie it up as being like, oh, yeah, by the way, they're like seahorses, but not really. But they're kind of seahorses, except they're sea ponies, but not really.
If Hasbro if Hasbro knocks on the door and says, hey, we want to sell more stuff, I'm sure they'll make it.
They could tie it off as like being a summer product. It floats in the pool. Oh my god, awesome! And I'm like, I have to buy this.
Inflatable Rainbow Dash. Hey, and now she's a pool float.
I just hope they don't put the blowhole into some questionable areas.
There you go.
Yes. Anyway,
we'll make
I buy one.
Actually, I'm not going to continue with that. That's just.
There's a lot of places to go with that. None of it good.
None of it good.
All right.
It encourages shipping.
Yep.
To an extent.
So if you want to send
more flame for the fire.
Yep. If you want to send an email across to us, you can just hit us up at bronyville@gmail.com if you want us to read it on the show or just want to say hi, tell us you like everything. Just as a quick one, just so I give out the web pages and everything, you can find the show over at bronyshow.com. And also we are on iTunes now, so if you want to hit up the iTunes feed, you can do that. And please leave a review. That will kick up our ratings on that. Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. Ready?
And if you feel like... sorry.
No. You go. Pimp you. Do it.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. If you want to send us an email for some reason, you can send it to us at thediamonddogspodcast@gmail.com. Just if you feel like it. I don't know. Because we're not
they
really all
don't
that great.
Steal, they hate us.
Hold on.
Secret vice.
I'm gonna type one out right now.
Oh,
what
God.
the hell are you doing on my show?
Get out.
Get out.
Fine. If you feel like it, I'll just leave right now.
Friendship is done forever.
Friendship is terrible. Friendship is terrible. Everything is terrible.
Hey, let's get on with the show. This will be fun. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's jump into news. We recorded our show yesterday on We recorded our show last week on Saturday, and then all the crazy news comes out on Sunday. So news beef. Lauren, why? Yep, Lauren Faust is gone, she is gone. So everybody,
not really gone.
She's still in our hearts.
Still in our hearts and our souls.
So
let's have a moment of silence.
Like Stephen Magnet's mustache.
Producer.
So we'll bring this in. Lauren Faust, no longer executive producer of MLP. She stepped down as of, she's pretty much out and done, finished for My Little Pony. So my hopes and goals of trying to get her on the show are all but dashed at this point.
Well, technically, she isn't really gone. I think it's like she simply just stepped down from executive producer, but she's still gonna manage some parts of the show. And I can't remember what.
Yeah, she's basically gonna oversee it from what I can piece together.
And even then, she already oversaw the completed scripts for season 2. It's not like at least we won't get at least one more season of high quality Super Ponies.
Yeah, but But I'm going to take this as the internet fanboy who completely loses his mind. So you guys are going to have to be the rational side, and I'm going to be the irrational side. No!
It reminds me of an image that popped up on FacePunch, just a few hours after this was said. What people think will happen is nuclear bombs, G3 ponies, and riots, widespread riots. And then it's just what will really happen. Executive producer, different name here. Yeah.
Considering that the primary staff hasn't changed and the people that have worked under her for several seasons are still around, I highly doubt that the show will change too terribly much.
Several. There's only been one. You said several seasons.
No, but the people she's worked with before on other shows.
Wait,
You idiots.
Hey, that's rude.
Ms. Foss has quite the pedigree in terms of animation, so...
Yeah.
Nothing will change, basically. Nothing will change.
Apart from names in the credits.
But I'm still insane and
The
crazy.
people that are going to mess up the show is Hasbro coming in and being like, well, we need toy-accurate things, and suddenly Applejack's driving a truck. And
Applejack is driving a truck. How do you know?
And Twilight's got a scooter now.
Yeah, what is up with Rainbow Dash having a scooter? That was kind of bizarre. Can't she just fly? She doesn't need a scooter. Leave that to Scootaloo.
It reminds me of Sonic Racers. Why does he need a car?
Mm-hmm.
He runs at the speed of light. Why does he need a car?
Oh, God, I remember that. Oh, I never thought of that.
It's another way to sell terrible things.
Everything is terrible now. Oh, man.
Nothing is happy. Everything is bad. But yes.
Oh, boy.
So just moving on in that, just little updates to it. She's pretty much creative producer for the show on season 2, and for all intents and purposes, the notes that they have here is that Equestria Daily for Shiso had to post of, she wasn't the only person who produced the show, other people did it. Stop freaking out. The 500 comment thread of, oh God!
Everybody, the entire animation team is like, what the hell is going on? Why are people freaking out?
Nobody knew that Lauren was the only one to write and voice and draw everything.
Lauren Faust is the show. She's obviously done everything, so everybody's like, what is going on?
The credits are a lie.
Yep.
The credits are
everything now.
It's just one person that did the entire show.
Yes.
That's why it's so good.
Someone make the My Little Pony the outro credits and everything, but put Lauren Faust as every single person.
Lauren Faust is everything.
My Little Pony, Lauren Faust did everything.
Lauren Faust is also the male ponies as well. It's like, wait a minute.
Yep.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Dude, wait, what?
What are you guys doing to our show? Okay.
Speaking of the show, I demand to see a return of Stoner Spike in season 2, with all of his facial captures from the episode, where he's like, dude, what? I want that to return.
Everybody's like, what?
Okay. That sounds cool.
Dude, what?
Well, just leave him hanging. It's funny this way.
Yes, anyways.
Be mean to your co-host. It's fun. You should try it sometime. Okay, we'll move on to news. Or move on to the next bit, since it looks like we've exhausted the Lauren topic, and it's pretty much, don't freak out, dudes. Bronies, all them. It's going to be all right. Just stick through. Stick with it.
You said dudes. You forgot the women. There are females that watch this show.
Ponies?
You sure? Are you sure? I think we should have someone prove this for us. Quickly, someone get in here.
I don't know if my girlfriend counts as watching the show, or listens to it, considering the fact she just listens to it live. But moving on, we were kind of discussing in past episodes things you can do during the break to kind of keep the ponydom alive, keep this crazy, bizarre little fandom alive. And somebody has created the achievement list. A bunch of...
Oh, this achievement list is hilarious.
The achievement list. Is this the one from Equestria Daily?
Yep, the achievement list. You guys can click on it. Do you realize that we already have, collected among us, we already have, 500 points?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like
us
up
at the
there.
Diamond Dogs have every single one for podcasts.
Yep, us too.
And that was by pure luck. The last episode was 1 hour, 1 minute or something, so we managed to scrape by by about 12 seconds.
Yep. So
a minute.
we both kicked up the podcast one. I was kind of like, oh, that was pretty easy.
Yes.
Just to pull those achievements, but yeah.
We didn't even have to do anything.
But there's
Nothing at all.
Yeah, there's
I
achievements
need to
for.
just get to the drawing.
Yeah, there's achievements for a whole bunch of drawing. There's tons of drawing achievements of just like draw Applejack, draw Rarity, draw a whole bunch of ponies together, draw draw a ship.
I think the guy who drew that whole Sergeant Pinky's The Lonely Hearts Club Band one would win them all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one
awesome.
was amazing.
Yeah, then there's the crafting achievements, the making clothing or sculptures, plush, custom G4 doll.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I made a magnet, and I don't think it's actually on that list. I demand the achievement list be revised to include magnets.
Well, that could be something fashionable.
Well, you have to explain how it works first.
And there's all the fic writing.
Wait, fashionable
Random.
magnets? That one doesn't make any sense.
Because
then you would need to have you need to have metal plates on your arms and be able to stick a magnet on them. That's the only way I could think it would work.
No, because I'm sending one to the US to a member on Facebook called Lunch Monkey, who plans on getting 2 magnets and sticking them to both sides of his car.
Well, if
and
you
I'm getting an Applejack toy.
well,
So,
if you did the care package one, or not the care package, but if you donated it to somebody, then you would have the Gotta Share achievement. So there you go. That's an idea.
but I already sent a magnet to one of the co-hosts on the podcast. Damn.
Okay. Well, I can actually get the represent as I sport my Celestia shirt right now.
Yeah, I
picked
see
up.
that you picked up one of those from Elements of Bronyville.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, next week I'll be making my own T-shirt.
Yeah,
so
you probably
whatever.
should make your own. It's not the greatest screen print in the world, and the shirt quality is kind of okay. But hey, I got a Celestia T-shirt. Whatever, I control everybody now. Ain't that right?
I have a Celestia T-shirt. Your argument is invalid.
This one achievement right here is just ridiculous, and we don't have the balls to do this. It's basically you have to change your hair color to match that of Rainbow Dash's.
If you
I'll do it.
If you did spray stuff, I could totally see it. But yeah.
No, but it's okay. First of all, that's really hard to pull off. Second of all, that's really hard to pull off. Third of all, we're all men,
So
And
you would look
Never
really,
stopped us
really
before.
intense. Also, I have really short hair, so it wouldn't work for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
my hair's dark. It probably
there's the
wouldn't work
baked
too well.
bad one. I've done those.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I
how are
tried Big
those?
Bad so much.
Initially they were fairly, they worked out in the end, and I made 2 dozen of them. They all got eaten, but it was somewhat questionable. I had to fuss it a little.
Yeah.
But I got that one. I have photos to prove it.
Blah.
And friends that are not dead.
Blah. There's still baked
Wow.
bads.
Yes.
And then there's also
Baked bads.
there's the repeatable resistance is futile of bringing a regular person to the herd, which it's kind of
Yeah.
difficult trying to figure out how many points I've actually gotten. It's like, well, I know at least 2, but then I would, does having the podcast kind of give me a multiplier because I could never tell? Who knows?
Yeah.
I
have,
have because-
I think I'm probably the only one who has 0.
Oh,
No, I have 0 as well, although I think I might have secretly converted 1 because when I had to send the MP3 from last episode to Steele, I sent it using SoundCloud for some reason. And of course, that posted on my Facebook for some reason. I didn't know. Of course, my friend from 4chan had to listen, and
Oh boy.
it's just my side, and he's like, this sucks, dude. But I think he never questioned it after, so I think he might have something going on.
he's just sitting there listening, reading Applejack, Rainbow Dash ship fix now, just being like, my waifus.
Oh, God.
They are meant to be.
Oh
Kill
boy.
the fire.
So yeah, if you're if you want to try that out, they're keeping score and everything on Equestria Daily, and you can go and check that out.
What do you get if you like have the highest?
You get your own personal pat on the back. There's no prizes
Awesome.
for it. It's just pretty much a way for everybody to be like, oh, you're really cool, and you've done a bunch of stuff, and you're helping out the community during this lull period by writing and drawing and podcasting and doing a whole bunch of other things and converting people and just going nuts with it. So
It's good times.
I'm so tempted to have a try at Let Me Fix That, because I had to clean out my sister's bedroom today, and I saw, oh my god, is that Rarity? So I picked it up, it's G3, and I just shook it to the back of the pile. I'm like, get out of here.
Ew.
I was so excited because it looked like Rarity. Yeah, I'm like, I just totally forgot the fact that, whoa, we don't get G4 toys over here.
Yeah.
Well, we still haven't seen most of them show up here in Texas, so I'm still waiting for
We
the
need them.
pocket ponies.
In Canada, all the toys froze.
They're just in blocks of ice. You can't get them out.
Yeah, they're just blocks of ice. They're pretty indiscernible. People have been using them to mix drinks, so yeah, you're not gonna get anything over here.
Oh, I see your swizzle straw has a Fluttershy in it. That's a very rare drink you have there.
Man, thanks. Yeah, thanks. I call it an Applejack.
Oh, how
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You guys added this one, so you're gonna have to pimp me to it because I'm a little interested. I enjoy. I spent several hours last night in doing a pretty fun regular style pony RP. So nerd. Okay.
Yeah. We kind of
go for it.
Yeah, we kind of talked about this a little bit on our episode last week. Basically, it's the Philadelphia RP website that has opened up. And it's basically just your general RP website. It's kind of similar to the Rainbow Dash Network's role-playing section.
It is the Rainbow Dash Network, you idiot.
No, it isn't. It's separate.
It's exactly the same. It's just separate.
It's what? But yeah,
friendship, guys. Friendship.
Come on, Nathan. It's friendship.
I'm going to love and tolerate you.
Yeah, it's very similar to the Rainbow Dash Network's RP section. It's just your general RP website, but it's dedicated, so hopefully it'll be nice. I haven't had a chance to really peruse it properly, but from what I've heard, it's very good. Like from you, for example, AppleCider.
Okay. I mainly RP in a bunch of other less dedicated places. Usually
IRC.
It's just funny just to have we've kind of built this Ponyville chat room on particular networks that I'm not going to state where they are. And it's just funny just to have this going. And it's just like, yeah, so we got this PG Ponyville chat room, awesome. Everybody role plays. It's really, really good. And then you look at the rooms around it, and it's like MPreg and a whole bunch of really nasty. Sex chat room.
It's on the QuakeNet servers, and you're like, oh my goodness, what is this doing here?
I must admit.
Oh man.
On the subject of roleplay, I only ever done one roleplay ever since I got into the show. That was on the Face Punch IRC, where basically we were all just messing around with the roulette option. We typed in /roulette, and you would get kicked, or you wouldn't get clicked. Kicked. What? Of course, I was under the name Twilight Sparkle. Somebody called Apple Bloom came in with the whole, I want my cutie mark. And, I'd done the whole, try roulette, it might be your thing. And then, first try, bang. Oh, God. And then I just quit it from there because I was like, this just is not for me.
Nope, I'm good, thank you.
Here, try this out. Oh, Apple Bloom fails again. Oh, go on, Chef.
The most RP I've done is on Steam, on the Steam chat rooms. And that's not even RP.
It's just talking. Hey,
I
I'm Rainbow.
role-play a medic in Team Fortress 2, and I heal people.
Roleplay is Fluttershy in TF2. Roleplay is Fluttershy in TF2.
Apparently.
Fluttershy is credit to
team. I roleplay as a psychotic Pinky in Gears War 3. Because I've been playing the beta. So I'm like, cupcakes, bayonet.
I roleplay as Big Macintosh at Fallout New Vegas. Am I cool yet?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, no, actually, Graham was role-playing as Rainbow Dash in Oblivion.
Oh yeah,
So
I
you haven't
remember
won.
that. That was funny. He's like, "What is this? An Oblivion gate? I could close it in 10 seconds flat." I'm like, no, don't even try.
Do you make your own faction that you try and jump on the Wonder Bolts?
Yeah, just why not?
It's like, all
No,
right.
you join the Thieves Guild. It's like, where's Spitfire? I want to see Spitfire. And then we're all just like, she's not there. It's like, shut the up. Don't ruin this for me. So funny.
It's my
It was
life.
good times. It was good times.
This is what I've got to do. Okay, we need to move on. This has gone crazy. This is oatmeal.
Yeah.
This is oatmeal.
So we got some fanfic suggestions. I don't know if you two have. You can add them real quickly. I don't even know if you read. I don't know if you.
No,
read.
we read. We haven't really had the time to find any.
Yeah, you've just been disorganized. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm going to start off with one of my favorites. I've been last week. We had Inky Spots on, and he's a really big Doctor Who fan. So I decided to go in and dip into the Doctor Who's fiction, and ended up finding.
Oh, those are so good.
Some of them are, and my favorite I've actually posted up here, number 12, which I think did a really good job of both being a pony fanfic and also getting the feel of a Doctor Who kind of like crazy monster, just suspense episode. I was shocked just how really good it was. So if you like that kind of crossover, it's the first like real crossover fic that I've read, and it was really enjoyable. So. If you like Doctor Who, if you like ponies, which God, I can't imagine why you listen this far into a show without liking them. Check it out. I recommend it. Number 12. You can find it on the show notes. Chef, what you got?
Mine is, I've been really busy this last week, and I've not been able to read a lot of fics that I've been wanting to. The one I chose is actually just starting up, and it's kind of a sad fic featuring Octavia and Pinkie Pie. In this particular story, Octavia is Pinkie's sister, because she looks somewhat similar to the Brony that was the gray one in Cutie Mark Chronicles. And it's called Changing Octaves, and it's pretty well written, and we'll see where it goes, if it does go, as it continues.
All right, cool. Let's see. And now to put you two on the spot, Steel or Mad, one of you's got to go first with a recommendation here. Good, you're bringing something to the show. That's awesome. I love that one. It's my favorite.
Got nothing, really. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, for the both of you.
I very rarely read fanfics, but I'll just quickly say this one because I don't think anybody's heard of it yet. I'm not even sure if it still exists anymore. But a while ago, when just after we finished like episode 1 of the show, a while ago, I went on the Face Punch Steam chat, and I got sent a fanfic that one guy was trying to write. He sent the first chapter to me and was actually kind of good apart from all the mistakes. It was called Return of Nightmare Moon. And to be honest, I don't even know if it still exists anymore. Which is a shame, because it would have been good if it was written properly.
Could check it out.
And it was unique from what else you read, because it was written as a play script. I know, right?
Yeah, let me see. I can check inside the Google Docs the master fanfic reading document and see if I can find that. They do have some.
There's a what?
You haven't seen the master MLP fanfic reading list?
No.
It was posted
What?
to EQ. It really goes like, are you looking for crossover? Are you looking for shipping, grimdark, regular? Just everything.
That, yeah.
And that way you can keep track of
Found
everything. Yep.
Google Chrome Master Race, I've found it already.
There you go. Link it.
It is
Link
on
it.
Pastebin.
Yeah, link it on the show docs for me if you could. That way we can have everybody be able to take a look at it.
Like I said, I don't even know if it still exists. So I only have 2 parts.
Okay. Well, at least 2 parts is more than nothing. So.
Yep, I'm sending it through the Gmail now.
Cool.
Because I don't know any other way.
Cool. Okay, that works. And All right, the last little bit, we can finally get to the episode. So now we got to talk about a whole season of ponies.
This will take a while.
Yep.
This will take a while,
well,
yeah.
we'll just do the best of the best. We'll just do we've already kind of talked about our favorite episodes. We could should we do worst episodes? Let's not even do that. Let's add this. What about let's talk about the music a little bit. You had Daniel Ingram and William Anderson. Thank you for whoever jotted down those notes. I totally mangled Daniel last week. But that guy who wrote the music, who is cool and now has stuff on a whole bunch of sites. Thanks.
Stuff and things.
But yeah, what was what of the music did you actually like? Did all you guys like this season? We can start. Tell you what, Steele, what was your favorite song of the season?
Like, you mean like actual like song, or do you mean like the background music?
You know, the background music. Let's do one of both, the background music and the actual like music. Like, hey, Pinky's singing again. Oh my God.
Yeah. I guess I would have to say, you know, surprisingly, my favorite actual song would have to be during the Appaloosa episode where Pinkie Pie does that whole
sharing
little concert thing there she had going on. There's like, you gotta share, you gotta care, and all that crazy stuff. I actually liked it, even though everybody else was like, this was terrible.
Well, it's like the Cutie Mark Crusade, like the Cutie Mark Crusaders song. It's like purposefully. Well, that one was purposefully supposed to be horrendous, but the Pinky song, I just didn't help a situation that was already bad.
Well, what's funny is that musically it was good, but just the vocals ruined it.
Because, well, obviously.
I mean, if you heard
like
You Beat Brony's background music, it's actually, or his remix is actually really good.
Oh yeah, I love that. Go your beats. But yeah, and you were saying background music. What was the one that you really liked on that?
Background music again. I said this earlier on the Party of One background music with the whole Tea Party thing. That's my favorite because of the sheer horror that comes from when Pinkie Pie starts going nuts. Like her eyes start like going up different directions. It's like derp.
What about you?
Going nuts.
Background piece of music was from one of the episodes that I wasn't terribly fond of. The scene in Owl's Well That Ends Well when they're watching the meteor shower, the comets, actually is really nice. Just sort of there. You don't notice it unless you actually watch the YouTube video where someone has extracted the audio. But as a piece of background music, it's really well done, and it only appears in like one episode.
All's Well That Ends Well, that episode, man. That freaking episode.
Why did Twilight name that owl Owlicious? What?
Because she could.
It's the worst name ever.
Why you name a dragon Spike? Do you think she named it Spike or Celestia named it Spike? Or him Spike? Did he name himself?
No, I could think of a better name for that freaking owl. I could think of it. Mine would probably have to be like, okay, if I could name the owl, it would be like something ironic, like who?
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 Who? Who?
Who?
Who?
Who?
Who?
Who?
Who's on first?
and there is Chef Sandy just, no.
He's like, I am not part of this show.
I'm not doing this.
Headphones off, threw them, he's out.
Headphones off. Oh no.
Flip a desk, runs away.
I remember when we had a podcast that was
my iMac.
That was not crazy. Yeah, I'd have to say with mine, let's see, of the actual full songs, I'm going to go with, oh boy, the actual like full music. I'm going to have to go with the dress song. If it's got to go with that just once it starts kicking in, that, and God, just Rarity owns that song so hard. As for the background music, I don't know why, but there's a little tune that they play every time they have a party scene, and it's that do 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 do. Just gets in my head. That
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
they did that during Party of One, where they're all just hanging out and having fun. Like do 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 do. I'm like, hey,
what are you doing?
People are starting multi-chats. Just so you know, the multi-chat's making noise. It comes across in the stream. Don't do it.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is that?
Calm down, people. It's cool. But, yeah, let's see. Anybody else for music? Anything they particularly liked? Dudes.
Nathan?
Oh, God. My favorite song of the season would probably have to be... I'm just going to say Winter Wrap-Up, just because you listen to it, and it's it won't leave your mind.
The only thing I have to give about the music is the fact that sometimes if you actually dig into the lyrics, you're like, okay, this,
These lyrics are terrible.
These lyrics
the music is good.
It's like, every once in a while you're like, okay, I got you. No, that line kind of felt weird. Oh, that one was kind of shoved in. It's like somebody went, yeah, we like this composition, but could you say this instead? And just like, fine.
What? Well, the thing about it is that, like, some of those songs are, like, based off of, like, Broadway musicals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, they kind of had to, like, do some, like, jury raking in order to make it work for the show. So, obviously, some parts are going to be like, what the hell is this, really?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
You win it this round.
You have to admit.
You win this
That's a good
round,
point.
Steel.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Let's see. Let's do this. So everybody kind of stated their favorite characters. I'm still going to stick that Rarity is the best because she truly is the best pony. Let's see. Wait, why are you waving your finger at me? Nope.
I'm waving your finger at me because nope.
No.
Rarity is good, but not as good as Pinky.
Best pony.
I will have to concur, Nathan.
Listen, Chef. Stick with me here. Their shows,
just like,
their shows are trying to beat us. They're ganging up on me. You got to join with me. Come on.
I still say that Dash is best pony. But Rarity is good too.
Kick over this mic stand. I hate you.
Here's the thing with Rainbow Dash. She's an awesome pony. She's kick-ass. She can break the sound barrier and create a fucking rainbow. She is the god of the show because when she did a Sonic Rainboom, everybody got their cutie marks. But everybody loves her so much it makes her seem almost overrated.
It's too
She's still
mainstream to
awesome.
like Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, okay.
She's
I
way
liked
too
Rainbow
mainstream.
Dash before she was mainstream.
I like Rainbow Dash before it was cool.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, I say that despite the fact that I have the Rainbow Dash cutie mark magnet. So, really, my argument is invalid when I say that.
I
Yeah.
like My Little Pony before it was cool, guys. I watched it during G3.
Well, I'm wearing a pony T-shirt, so I get 2 votes there. Does this make me the winner or the loser? I'm not sure. It looks like my girlfriend is.
It's
30
all
gigabyte
about-
pony folder.
Yeah,
It's all about perspective, guys.
looks like my girlfriend has already told me which one of the 2 I am. Okay, so here's a question that I've had, and this was something I kind of thought about halfway through the season, and I wanted to see kind of your thoughts on it. So we had, our favorite character. The question I have is, who do you think didn't get as much coverage of the main cast? Who do you think may have not got as much attention in the first season that you'd like to see more? Oh, we have a hand. We have a hand in the front of the class. Go.
We have a hand, indeed. That would be me. I would say Fluttershy. She got, 1 episode, and she's second best pony. We need more Fluttershy.
You just got somebody cheering on this end that Fluttershy is the second best pony.
Yay.
Okay, my girlfriend is now voting that Fluttershy is number 1. She's throwing the scales off here.
What? We have 5
God.
people on this show? I'm shocked. What's going on?
Have you heard my show? There's a secret 5th. There's the other member that never wants to be actually on the show.
She's just in the background.
Oh yeah,
reason.
she's listening to this whole thing. Just just weighing in and saying
God.
and being very
Hello.
disapproving of me. So
I think she's disapproving of us all.
Yeah.
The fact that we're talking about this.
she's nodding. Yes, she really does.
I
She's
knew it.
waving her finger going, tut, tut, tut.
So
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate.
So Mad says Fluttershy needs more love. I could see that. She's probably ranked one of the lower down on my preference scale. I mean, and that's just lower down because everybody else is just really cool. But yeah, she's interesting. She does kind of need a little more. I could agree with that.
Well, she had Stairmaster. Then there was also the photo finish episode. So 2 episodes, I guess. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Sandy's saying 3. What? Yeah, Dragonshine?
Dragonshine.
Yeah, there we go.
That's 3 episodes, but 3 episodes isn't enough. Not only do we need more Fluttershy, we need more seasons, we need more episodes in the seasons, and we need more airtime for Derby, too.
We need the Fluttershy Christmas special, it looks like. We need the...
Oh,
God,
Christmas
yes.
specials. If they do that, I would cry. If they do it like the similar fashion of the Doctor Who, where it's like just like this super long episode of just ponies, I would cry.
Hey, Chef.
I'd be like, oh.
Did you have something, Chef? You look like you were kind of waiting.
No.
Okay, all right. Just double checking.
Oh, he just snaps back into reality. Oh.
Well, what
What's
are
going
you?
on?
Well, then, what are your feelings? Is there a particular character you think needs a little bit more gloss this coming season?
I'd say Applejack needs more episodes about her because as a character, she had got like 1 episode that was all about her, and that was really, really early on. And she only served as like a foil to other ponies in the episode she was in. She was against Rainbow Dash and 4 other friends. She was up against Rarity and Look Before You Sleep. She was sort of playing the redneck card in Over a Barrel, but she didn't really get episodes that were about her.
Yeah.
There was.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, there was the one that you mentioned early on, and then there was also Fall Weather Friends. That's technically also about her as well, her and Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, but
that's 2.
Well, but she pretty much the main one that was hers was Applebuck season, way at the beginning. And I mean, what did we get from it? That she works really hard, and that she helps people out, and that she's stubborn. You know, they were like, okay. Everybody else had this kind of like, oh, okay, you're cool because of this reason. Like, oh, okay, Rarity started off and I will admit was just like, oh God, why do I want to even pay attention to her? That she just whines and she's annoying, and then after doing the Diamond Dogs and after doing all that, she turned in like, okay, wow, this character is actually really damn like powerful and interesting. Okay, that was a big change. Where Applejack was just like, Applejack goes, I kick apples. Next episode, I kick apples and I'm stubborn.
Oh, funniest part, second episode of the entire series. Twilight's hanging off a cliff. Applejack's like hanging on to her for dear life. She's like, I'm gonna let go now. Wait, what? Long live the king! No! Oh, that was funny. I don't know where I was going with that. But
you. Let's see. What are your feelings there,
I
Steel?
sell Apple and Apple accessories.
I sell apples and Apple's accessories. Yes. Pinkie Pie's my favorite character. She's had a lot of screen time.
Yeah, I think she's had enough over the season, as of yet.
Yeah, I'm sick of her. Get rid of her.
She's only really had 2 episodes that are dedicated towards her.
Yeah, but anytime she's on screen, she just...
When she's on screen, she's all over the screen.
Yeah, but funny thing about it is that she steals the show. Whenever she's in an episode, it's all about her. It's like Johnny Depp. Whenever he's in it, it's all about him.
Johnny Depp is Pinkie Pie.
Johnny Depp is Pinkie Pie in Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Dun, 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 dun.
Journey to Equestria. Oh God! Someone write that. Whoever's listening, someone write that. I would pay you.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it of how that would even just a Jack Sparrow Pinkie Pie like combination.
Yeah, it would be glorious. Jack Sparrow gets Pinkie Pie to try rum, and she gets completely drunk off her ass. It'd be funny.
Hey, screw coffee. I want some more rum.
Chef
Why
Sandy.
is all the rum gone? I drank it all. Why would you do that?
Chef Sandy, what's going on with this show? This is oatmeal. We should have never had
Oatmeal's
two
good.
podcasts
My body
converge.
was not ready for this.
My body was never ready for this.
Get it ready.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Moving down, we got the characters. Throughout the entire episode, or throughout the entire season, we kind of just had some various plot lines. The biggest being the fact of like, first we had the entire hey elements of harmony, and then after 2 episodes that's dumped, and then pretty much the rest of the season was hey the gala. 5 more episodes. Hey, the gala's still on. 5 more episodes. Hey, we're getting ready for the gala. 1 episode. Hey, it's here.
The gala? What's the gala? Oh, it's this.
It's that thing we talked about 5 episodes ago.
Gala.
Well, apparently in season 2, there's going to be more of an overarching plot.
Yay.
So we're told.
Yay. That's good.
Yay.
I really...
I kind of like, though...
Oh, go ahead.
The one thing I like though is that like I like the fact that it's like sort of like, okay, you know how in like Doctor Who it's like monster of the week kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like how like the show has like a whole like theme of the week kind of thing. I prefer that sort of format when it comes to a show like this. Overarching plots like are just like, nah, doesn't work.
It would be good to have some more like specials of just like, hey, 2 episode, that they make this big deal about that. You are the elements of harmony, the honesty and, generosity and everything like that. And then they just get a necklace and they're just like, all right, cool, dude, whatever.
Jewelry, awesome.
Dude, check out my necklace. This is awesome.
Just kind of stick it on a shelf somewhere.
matches my mane.
Shows up again.
Yep. And of course, all the fanfic writers all just go back to that and they're just like, they're the elements of harmony. What's them kick ass and Fallout,
Yeah, pretty much. Like, wait a minute.
I understand the story's really good. I don't know. That baffles my brain, but yeah. So I would like to see more element stuff. I would like to see more. There was a really cool concept someone had where the actual like the Everfree Forest and everything was actually like Luna's kingdom, and that they go back and kind of reclaim that for her. And I was like, yeah, that would be kind of cool. Should do that.
Think about it though, it's like ruins. So like, how would that work? They're just gonna like suddenly there's a tower there, that wasn't there before. It's like Luna's like, oh hey guys, like what?
What's going on? I got my kingdom back, guys. How is it? It's still
And
full
then
of.
suddenly Luna's a Texan.
Hi y'all.
Hi y'all, what's up? Like what the hell's going on?
Like she's been living too close to Applejack.
Applejack's like, you've been here this entire time? Oh, yes, I have.
And then cupcakes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So, I think, or do you have something I was just going to say we could, just looking forward, stuff we'd like to see in season 2?
I'd like to see the return of Trixie.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she's great and powerful.
The great and powerful Trixie returns for revenge.
Dun,
Or she comes back to town and tries to, seek forgiveness and be like, I'm sorry, I was such a waste of flesh.
Well, can she?
Sorry, I was such a waste of time.
Can she and Gilda do that at the same time? They both show
No,
up.
Gilda pisses me off way too much for that. No.
And they have a little competition between the two to see who's more sorry.
There you go, a sorriness competition.
Oh, that actually
I
be so
can never
funny.
forgive Gilda because she made Fluttershy cry.
What she did, what Gil did was so crass. Like, it was ridiculous. I mean, like, she just, like, suddenly, like, spazzes, like, in the middle of the freaking street, like, at, like, some random person, like, okay, you have problems. Calm down.
She was just hurt and wounded from the fanfics I read. You gotta understand.
You have to understand, Gilda's not a bad person, guys. Yes, she is.
She was lonely, and Rainbow Dash was her only friend. She just wanted to spend time with her.
I don't even know. So much conflict.
They just toss up.
So much conflict.
Both of you just toss your headphones. Screw it, forget it. Don't want Gilda. Get rid of her. No more Griffins. Hate them.
No more.
Can we please stop talking about griffins? I've just had a really bad memory there about griffins. Oh, God.
Bad memories about griffins. Okay, moving on, I guess. Whoa.
Okay.
So, having flashback to the Griffin Wars, I guess. Oh,
Oh no, it
So-
was about Twitter. Yeah, I think Steele remembers what I'm talking about.
all right. No more griffins, I guess.
I do? I'm so
We
confused.
discussed it in episode 4, you dolt. No, episode 3, you dolt.
Oh, yeah.
Moving
no,
on.
I have no idea.
Moving on.
I think we've covered it a little bit, Chef. What anything big or interesting you would find as an overarching plot?
Kira could come back, getting out the CMC,
Oh, yeah.
Rescue from Midnight Castle 4.0.
Yeah, would be good to...
Sorry?
Oh, come on. Own that mic a little bit more there, Chef. Come on.
I said Tirek could always come back, steal the CMC. It'd be a Rescue from Midnight Castle all over again.
Oh, yeah.
I see the new foals in the audience are too young to have realized what I was talking about.
Yeah.
These days.
Kids these days, of course.
Kids these days, they're so spoiled.
Yeah, children.
Hey, I'm not spelled screw.
Foals,
So, hey,
Colts,
how about
Phillies.
the cool things?
Okay. I think we can go ahead and wrap up and do our one cool things. Oh, crud. I didn't actually fill mine in. Let's see. What was the cool thing I had? There is an instrumental mix of a whole bunch of the of a lot of the soundtracks and also some of the main created audio that does kind of the 1,000 subscribers video. It does the Pinky Cross. It does and includes a lot of the other the music from the show, all done in instrumental, mixed together, and it sounds great. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
put
instrumental medley. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll add that in as my particular one, and you can see the link. But yeah, it was just like it. The beginning where it's doing the Myeon 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 song with Pinky is still pretty good. It's kind of a. I think everybody's heard that a bajillion times now, so it's kind of a little bit whitewashed.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the rest of it where it's doing the instrumental and it goes between a version of the Eurobeat Brony and then moves seamlessly into a copy of the winter wrap up. It's like, oh, that was a nice little transition there. So I'm gonna make sure I add that in and submit it across a little bit later. Let's see. Moving on, who do we have next? Hey, Chef Sandy, America.
Indeed. America. This was posted on Equestria Daily a few days ago, and it was really well done. They never made the video. Found some very good scenes to go with the majority of the words in the song. They actually had to cut it down a little bit just because certain things like Taco Bell and Bed Bath & Beyond, it's kind of hard to incorporate those, but it's a good song. It's up by Khalid S.M. Shaheen. But there's a link in the show notes.
Okay, yep, check that out. I'll need to see that later. Sportsmanship books. All right, Steele. Let's see. Ponify Me. I got to check this out. Hold on, I'm going to click this while you talk.
Yes. This was posted on Equestria Daily a couple of days ago. A radio has popped up, Brony Radio. It's called Celestia Radio. And I haven't had to listen to it. I probably should. And what's going on is basically it's a radio show where Nathan, hands everywhere.
Hands, it's all hands.
I listened, and it basically just it plays the music from the show, it's really quite good. It plays the music from the show. I think one way they could improve, because of course I actually went on national radio and talked about ponies. Like a boss.
What? You gotta explain that a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, you have to hear
No,
this.
all right, all right.
Explain.
This fireside
I'll
chat, we
tell
got to
the
talk
story.
about. You went on national radio and talked ponies. That's awesome.
Now, in the UK, we have a radio station called Metro Radio. At about 10 o'clock, there is a radio show that starts called Alan Robson's Night Owls. At that time of the night, it's the most listened to show in the whole of the UK.
Okay.
We've got Brits listening, we've got Americans listening, Indians, you name it. We've got like a massive community there. And I went on one week, talked about ponies. And then, 2 weeks later, I went back on and talked about ponies again.
You have a
And
problem,
you know what?
sir.
Everybody's there what are you doing, you idiot? And I'm like, this show is good. Shut up and watch it.
That's kind of, I tried to I'm a big podcast fan, as you can guess, and I tried to see if I could get the Geek Show podcast guys. I sent them a note and I was like, dude, this show is good. You should talk about it. And of course, I never got any response back. If you guys want to blitz Geek Show podcast so they can be annoyed by us and have to talk about ponies, that would be totally cool. Because
Oh God, yes.
I think they would
Bronyville
enjoy
and the
it.
Diamond Dogs featuring attacks on other podcasts.
Gangs up and beats up other podcasts. I would totally be for that. That would be I want to hear them just be like, yeah, I really didn't want to like this, but oh my God, it's bizarre.
It's awesome.
Yep. So that's cool. Let's see. And hey, you got anything to bring here, Bad? You got anything, something cool at all, or are you just lame? I guess you brought your story.
I'm so confused.
Dead air.
So
Dead
I
air.
totally snapped out there because my mother walked in the room.
Yeah. Oh.
For one thing with Celestia Radio, like I said, it needs a host. Even if you just have a host that goes on and goes, hey guys, I'm going to be like a host for the next 2 hours. Up next we have Winter Wrap-Up, Instrumental. But of course, this community project has happened and blah blah blah, stuff like that. It would be a very powerful tool to advertise podcasts like us, projects in the community. It could be so powerful used as an advertisement tool, and it can get so many people into stuff like that. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. We should hit them up and be like, hey, you should post these shows on there and do other things. That would be cool. Wink, wink. Hey, play our shows.
Do it.
Do it.
Honestly, if I ever got the chance to be a host on the Radio Celestia, I would snap it up instantly.
Yep.
I honestly would.
That'd be cool.
Because you're such a charismatic fellow.
Yes, I've done radio before, so hey, whatever.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. I think that'll pretty much do the one cool thing. I don't have a final five, but I'll bring up this. Let's see. I had one particular good point. Okay. I'll have a final one to close out this one. You need to make a very, very terrible stereotype pony based off of where you based off of the stereotype of your area. Go. Let's see. Mine is going to be avocado. It's very earthy, very earth conscious, looking out for the environment. Very, very feely, very, wants to take care of everything. Even goes out to go hug the trees over in the Everfree Forest. The terrible, just a terrible Northern California stereotype of just tree huggers and super earthy hippie types. Stupid.
So basically just Fluttershy.
No. Even like a more obnoxious Fluttershy that's just like, no, Applejack, you kick the trees. They hurt when you do that. It's
oh, God.
Oh, God. I only eat the freshest produce.
Let's see. A Texas pony, well, you could pretty much say anybody from Appaloosa. But, hell, I already made an OC pony with the cactus with a chef hat cutie mark, so I think I'm pretty well set.
All right, good. So you are your own stereotype. Hey, Steele, give me yours.
Yeah, why not?
Oh God, Canadian pony would just basically be like maple leaf T-shirts, maple leaf hats. Probably be like yeah, Maple Leafs, yeah, hockey, and throws down all the A's and the I's and be like, "Yo, guys, hold on a sec, I gotta park my polar bear." I live in an igloo. It's some good right there. Like, what the hell's going on?
All right, and terrible
Eskimos,
Inuits. Okay, terrible British pony, go.
Oh God, mine would have bad dental health with T4 Mangle that drinks tea 24/7, or if you're from the area that I'm from, that always has a pint of calling in his hand and is constantly throwing up everywhere because he is so drunk and he can't remember what he did 2 hours ago.
Sounds like a fun place to be.
Yeah, it's fun down here. Believe me, it's drug dealer capital.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
honestly.
mean, no.
All right, I'm there.
All right. Listen, we're all going to take a flight and go hang out with Madden a little bit because it looks like he's in an awesome place to be. That'll do us for the Combino cast of Bronyville and Diamond Dogs. After recording, what about an hour 17? Just enough for cell phones to start rocking. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who is it?
That's a good tune.
That's my favorite. So let's go ahead and close it
I'll have
off.
to call them back.
I'll start with our side. You can go catch us over here at bronyshow.com. We actually have some blog postings, some other things. We're also still looking for your OCs. So if you do have some OC ponies that you can donate, we're going to use them and add them to the banner on the site. We already got one Mr. Beard that you can go and check on the site. That's pretty cool, a very beardly brony. Very cool. And to just go check that out. If you want to check us out on iTunes, if you want to, just say hi or leave an email, you can go on Bronyville@gmail.com. And that was where you can find me and Chef Sandy. What about you two other jokers? Do that one more time.
Yes. Okay, the Diamond Dogs podcast. You can find us. Our website is at ponycast.b47.me.uk. Yeah, it's a complicated link, I know. Or you can hit us up with an email at thediamonddogspodcast@gmail.com. Just to drop a line
We're
or
on the
say
Rainbow
hi.
Dash Network.
Yes,
as well.
or you can contact us at the Rainbow Dash Network as well at rainbow-net, not net at the Diamond Dogs. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, something like that. And also, we are all on Facebook, so if you want to talk to me or Steele, then drop us a PM there. Because we've already had somebody dropping us a PM. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's some fun stuff.
Yeah, I think I am on the Rainbow Dash Network, but I pretty much just joined and said, hey, I'm AppleCider, what's up? And then walked out. And you might find me every once in a while on the Sync2 channel just hanging out and just being like, what's going on?
What's going on in the spread?
Sync tubes all day, every day.
Whoa.
I have my own sync tube. It's
Sounds
got 50 plus videos in there.
Sounds like a TARDIS is landing somewhere. This is crazy.
What's going on?
I don't know. We gotta go. This show's getting destroyed by something. Anyway, woo! I don't know what's going on. This is crazy.
What's going on,
Chef
Chef?
Sandy.
Somebody's playing a
But there's
didgeridoo in the
noises.
background.
I have no idea what the noises are.
That's crazy. Anyway, that'll be it for us, for the four of us over here in our respective podcasts. We'll go ahead and catch you
Yay.
bronies later.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Sleep well, bronies.
Rainbow Crash!